What is the button? It's that one. Hi chat, I'm here. Where is my camera gone? Webcam 6, where are ya? I know you're on. Are you wanting gaming? No, where is it? Is it in here? I found the camera. This isn't Bella's party. How did you end up here? I don't know. Deactivate when not showing, thank you very much. But also, oh, that is a much better camera to be having. Yeah. But there we go. Hi chat. We are editing. I'm just about finished the script. Right? So, if we head on to the gaming screen. This is what I've got. Would like to see more. I have a playlist with check notes. Shut up. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seriously, I've only uploaded 6? Okay. 6 other videos just like this. And for people who would be interested in, I can't type, watching the full challenge unfold. One day Lawless, as well as the what number was Lawless? 17. However, it was, I can actually check VOD's channel. Full playlist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of the other 16 days are available in full to watch on my VODs channel, which is linked in the description of this video. :D. No, I'm not doing that. Explanation marks. Okay. Thank you for watching, and until next video, I'll catch you in black space. Full stop. Okay, script is done. Now, this is what I've got of the editing so far, after a couple days. Don't be mad at me. That's why we're here today. I swear there's good reason for this. Anyways, where's the Fortnite title screen music? Just... let's just fade that in for a second, and that could probably be like a 5-second fade in, actually, to be honest. Okay. I need to pull up this on my left monitor. That's not where I put you, but sure. Left monitor. Close that. Okay, chat. Where is my camera? Chat, no one told me that my camera wasn't showing up still. But it's turned on. Okay. Hey! We made it. Chat, I would like to actually point out the fact that I literally have an entire scene dedicated to when I'm editing, in which you can see the script. Just gotta be careful not to dox my email. Or worse, what's contained within the email. But there's actually a smart thing I could do for this. It's just like, only show that. Right? And get bigger. I don't know if anyone's actually reading that or not. Okay. Chat, we have the script. Now chat, this is how you find out my entire editing process. Okay, and One Day, the series where I like to attempt to progress my Fortnite Battle Pass to completion within 24 hours. In some seasons it's been difficult, other times impossible. But is it possible in Fortnite Lawless? Well... And then I listened to it. Why is my microphone not being picked up? Weird. DaVinci Resolve is able to use my microphone. I didn't even know that was a thing that could happen. Or is it just saying that DaVinci Resolve is actively being used? Test record, 1, 2, 3. Okay, mildly problematic. That's just not it. Open file location. I want 470 here. Media player. No, it's just not reading it. Okay, weird. Right, back up to how I normally would do it, I guess. The other way I used to do it. One Day, the series where I like to attempt to progress my Fortnite Battle Pass to completion within 24 hours. In some seasons it's been difficult, other times impossible. But is it possible in Fortnite Lawless? Well... Need to make sure I don't hit the end stream button by accident when doing that. I need to not reveal secret files. Storage. Video storage. RAW. I will actually be locking that. This should have it. Day. The recording delayed itself. One Day, the series where I like to attempt to progress my Fortnite Battle Pass to completion within 24 hours. In some seasons it's been difficult, other times impossible, but is it possible in Fortnite Lawless? Well... Then I go again. I jump down to the most recent recordings. I select that. I put that up there. One Day, the series where I like to attempt to progress my Fortnite battle past the completion within 24 hours. In some seasons it's been difficult, other times impossible, but is it possible in Fortnite Lawless? Well... Okay, then we go to my assets. If I just get the thumbnail. Yeah, that's as close as it's gonna get. That's closer than it needs to be. One day, this... One day... And... One day... Cropping right. One day, the series where I like to attempt to progress my Fortnite. The series where I like to attempt to progress. B. Click A. Click backspace. Control S to save. So chat. This can actually be highlighted as in progress. Okay. Let's just have this. Progress my Fortnite battle past the complete. Let's just like have that fly in. Attempt to progress my Fortnite battle past the completion within 24 hours. Do I have a time? No, I don't. 24 hours. Font I want. Where's Burbank? Burbank. Yeah. 24 hours. 24 24 hours. Yeah, negative 600. C, move that up, Control V. Make that positive 600 and make it say hours. Actually, scrap its positioning entirely. Negative 300, I think? No. Negative 400. That's gonna be at 0, 400. Within 24 hours. And B, bap, bap, bap. Delete the rest of that. New compound clip. 24 hours. Create. 24 hours. Cool. I now need a video transition. Yep, that works. Within 24 hours. And cool. In some seasons it's been difficult. Alright, difficult seasons. But where's the 1 day folder? There it is. There are all of the thumbnails. Okay. When has it been difficult? 1 day VODs. When has it taken the longest? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, about 11, okay. Not remix. Alright. Just gonna check them on there for now. Hades was literally... No, that was the impossible one, wasn't it? One day Hades Fortnite. You can't, yeah. Right, Hades was literally the impossible one. Valeria was difficult. We're not doing crowned ones. OG. Where's the thumbnail for OG? OG was difficult. Yeah. .42, enter. Negative. No, actually. 600, enter. Actually, OG was fast. Negative 500, enter. This came after. 500, enter. In some seasons it's been difficult. Alright. Why do I keep pressing S to split? I've been using another software that does that. Like, Hades was literally impossible. Other times impossible. Yeah. In some seasons it's been difficult, other times impossible, but is it... And roll that. Is it possible? What was that? 720. 0.72. Is it possible in Fortnite Lawless? Is it possible in Fortnite Lawless? Well... Well... Music. Where are you? Well... That's the end. Well... Well... Okay. One day Lawless, A, like B, cut it there. Well... Never mind. Zoom is that. Is it possible in Fortnite Lawless? Well... Okay. But... Okay. That should be the intro. One day, the series where I like to attempt to progress my Fortnite battle past the completion within 24 hours. In some seasons it's been difficult, other times impossible, but is it possible in Fortnite Lawless? Well... Okay, we have an intro. Okay. Half an hour into the stream and we have the intro. Just all of this left to do. I also have tomorrow to get it done and then Sunday for some finishing touches if I get time, but unlikely that I'll get time considering I've got to be out on Sunday and then the video should be up at 4 PM, so tomorrow I need to get this done really. So, how do we get stuff done? Well, by saying things like this. The answer to... Not that. Wait for people to walk past because that's extra noise that will not work for the stream. Wait for the door to close. Who is outside? There is way too much noise, I cannot record. There's like a motorbike down the street. Pat, do you hear that? There's people talking outside right as I need to... I guess what I could probably be doing is get the VOD. 1 second. It's actually not where I thought I was looking, it's in raw. Yeah? This should be working. Right, DaVinci Resolve. Come on, I need you. Please, DaVinci Resolve, can we just let function? They come. Okay, come on, we got this. Come on. This is what happens when I upload big VOD files. Like, you know, entire streams into my editing software chat. It just crumbles. Oh. That looks a bit. And right. This is the important thing here. That should be everything. After this game. But first, how are we feeling? I have... Alright. This one, I believe, is me. Audio 5, as we've come to say, is Fortnite. That tastes sus. Perfect. Now,
I was first round again, but I got the...
okay. And this is Discord. Which leaves that last one.
Okay.
To be some other pointless thing I don't need. Now, very important, link these back together to keep them all in alignment. I can now unmute the tracks. And then bring them all completely down to being muted anyway. Why do I do this? Well, chat, if you're wondering why I do this, it's so that during a few moments in the script, most notably over, like, here, or, yeah, like the Porter cover clip, if I want to have the, game actually play in the video, I now get that option too. And I can figure out what sound is what. People seem to have gone now, which means the answer to that question will become painfully apparent No. Chat, no, this is normally a thing. It's very big on trial and error, because the answer to that question will become painfully apparent very early into the challenge. Usually I would start this challenge with some games of Team Rumble, but this season, because of poor queue times for the mode, I switched things up and used bot lobbies instead. Prior to the stream, I had made... and the thing is, I don't need to restart that whole thing. Instead, what I do is I am going to just lock my audios, insert the latest recording on my computer up here. If it will. Then unlink that. Get rid of all this extra stuff down here. And this down here, everyone, is my voiceover tab. Which also means that the me that you're hearing here is also going to be in voiceover. Now this should be starting about there. The answer to that question will become painfully apparent very early into the challenge. Usually I would start this challenge with some games of Team Rumble, but this season, because of poor queue times for the mode, I switched things up and used bot lobbies instead. Prior to the stream, I had made... instead. Boom. Right, so that is where I'm up to. That means bot lobbies instead. Up to there is currently a work in progress being done. Now, what I do here. What am I talking about? We're talking about game 1. 0.72 for the video is usually, I believe, what I would go for. Okay, yep. Cool, unlock that. That's pretty much perfect. And you can see here, chat, we're starting with this. So now,
What's this is
we can lock the voiceover.
for the
And we just need to find game 1. And we're just going to use from the moment I load into the game, which is right about here. We're going to go to the blade tool, cut that whole thing up, everything on that left side. Cut tab. If I can get there. If I can use it, I should say. Right now, we're using the edit tab. Video 3 needs to become the VOD channel. That's mostly just for visual clarity, so I can go like, okay, yep, I'm keeping everything in the right tracks by making sure that the video is always on the VOD track. Because everything else is, you know, linked to the VOD. As long as the VOD's on the right track, everything else will be. Okay. The answer to that question will be yeah, we're missing music. I think Chapter 3 Season 1 had decent stuff.
question will become painfully.
Or Season 3 actually.
The answer to that question will become
Minus 10. Does that get us to about the same level?
The answer to that question will become painfully apparent very early into the challenge. Usually I would start this challenge with some games of Team Rumble, but
Okay. Yeah. Now.
the answer to that question will become
This is where we get fun stuff. Like. Right, title. Game 01. Need to scroll up. Burbank Big Condensed. Fusion. Come on. Fusion tab work for me. I'm realizing now that it's a better idea to do the rest of the layout before I... Well... Chat, this happens sometimes. We just have to sit here and wait. Can you see why I, take massive breaks? Can you see why videos are an annual treasure for you guys? This is why I upload annually. This is why I upload once a year. Oh. Hey. I believe it's in shading. Shading 2. Enabled. Outline color. I know it's called red outline, but it's not gonna be red. Thickness. Title. Text. Keep what that says as it is. Have it about a second there. Free pass icon. As soon as... That's gonna go there. That's gonna go there. Now, free pass. Zoom is to be about... We normally have it at 0.4. Maybe it's, yeah, it's smaller than that. 0.3 was it? Negative 3.7. I said negative 380. And you, negative 380. .26. Okay.
The answer to that question.
And the voiceover can be unlocked.
The answer to that question will become painfully apparent very early into the challenge. Usually I would start this challenge with some games of Team Rumble, but this season, because of poor queue times for the mode, I switch things up and use bot lobbies instead.
I have noticed that that is actually the wrong
The question will
spot for this one. This one should be at positive 330. Or 380, sorry. And up there, because there should be another one. In fact, it should be this one should be at negative 380. About in the middle of that. That is more accurate. This one actually. There we go.
The answer to that question will become painfully apparent very early into the challenge. Usually,
And this is where we have to just cut a lot. Very early into the challenge, cut. Oh,
usually
okay.
the answer to that question will become painfully apparent very early into the challenge. Usually I would start this challenge with some games of Team Rumble, but this season, because of poor queue times for the mode, I switch things up and use bot lobbies instead.
Chat. There we go. That mods Nuka's house. Click to show. Oops. We have the layout though. It only took an hour, but we did get the layout for the stream. And now what we do is we literally just find me coming in hot. It will speed up eventually. The main issue is I'm working with, you know, a piece of footage that is 12 hours long. But every time I cut a bit of it, the lag will get a little bit better. And very early into the challenge. Usually I would start this challenge with some games of Team Rumble, but this season, because of poor queue times for the mode, I switch things up and use bot lobbies instead. I wonder... Oh. I want it to be bigger than the thing. 870, right? Okay. This is at negative 399. Slight update to the layout, chat. Usually, but it just means I can see it better. The answer to that question will become painfully apparent very early into the challenge. Usually I would start this challenge with some games of Team Rumble, but this season, because of
poor queue times for the mode, I switch things up and use bot lobbies instead. Usually I would start this challenge with some games of Team Rumble, but this season, because of poor queue times for the mode,
Set up the VOD. And literally just... do that.
I switch things up and use bot lobbies instead. Mode, I switch things up and use bot lobbies instead.
Okay. So that is that entire bit edited. And you can see it's just slowly getting done. We've still got an hour left of stream as well, which is pretty good. Well, just for an idea of what the whole thing's gonna look like. One Day, the series where I like to attempt to progress my Fortnite battle past the completion within 24 hours. In some seasons it's been difficult, other times impossible, but is it possible in Fortnite Lawless? Well, the answer to that question will become painfully apparent very early into the challenge. Usually I would start this challenge with some games of Team Rumble, but this season, because of poor queue times for the mode, I switch things up and use bot lobbies instead. Okay.
Prior to the stream, I had made a spreadsheet focusing on easy quests to complete in my first match, calculating that I should be able to get about 6 levels in game 1 alone. Did I manage that? No, actually. But I did get 29.
But put it up. Wait, hold up. VOD lock. Discord lock. Fortnite lock. Me lock. Control I. Go down to the latest recording in my computer. Import it in to this. Link clips, no. Bit up. Boop. Bit up. Stream, I lobbies instead. Stream, I and this is why I need to pay attention. Because prior to the stream, I had made a spreadsheet focusing on easy quests to complete in my first match, calculating that I should... Okay, we go again.
Prior to the stream, I had made it... No, you see? Sometimes it's just not the vibe, because sometimes... Prior to the stream, I had made a spreadsheet focusing on easy quests to complete in my first match, calculating that I should be able to get about 6 levels in Game 1 alone. Did I manage that? No, actually. But I did get 29. You see, sometimes, chat, there's just like a vibe to it, and that vibe just has to be met. Stream, I had made a spreadsheet focusing on easy quests to complete in my first match, calculating that I should be able to get about 6 levels in Game 1 alone. Did I manage that? No, actually. Yeah, that is... Why does it only register from stream onwards? Prior to the stream, I had made a spreadsheet focusing on easy quests to complete in my first... No. Prior to the stream, I had made a spreadsheet focusing on easy quests to complete in my first match, calculating that I should be able to get about 6 levels in Game 1 alone. Did I manage that? No, actually. But I did get 29. I swear to God. I swear to God. Prior to the... Okay, yeah, that's a good one. It has the word prior. Prior to the... use bot lobbies instead. Prior to the stream, I had made a spreadsheet focusing on easy quests to complete in my first match, calculating that I should be able to get about 6 levels in Game 1 alone. Did I manage that? No, actually. But I did get 29. Okay. I can now set the rest of this as in the software and in progress. So in software and progress. That little bit is annoying me. I'm gonna make that like that. Okay, that's better. Now, I guess this is where I'm supposed to... Yeah, actually. Okay. I'm just gonna send that screenshot to my girlfriend to say, don't worry about this, just editing. And then that allows me to download it just into my downloads because I'm too lazy to try and remember where it navs to. oneday.png. Oh, we'll call it that. Control I. Put them in my downloads. Prior to the stream, I had made a spreadsheet focusing on each. I had made a
Damn. Does that do it? There we go.
Prior to the stream, I had made a spreadsheet focusing on easy quests to complete in my. I had made a spreadsheet focusing on easy quests to complete in my first match.
Video transitions. Give it like an additive dissolve, sure.
My first match, calculating that I should be able to get about 6 levels in game 1 alone. Did I manage that? No, actually. But I did get 29.
Yeah. I can unlock the rest of this now.
But I did.
Is that gonna... So... If I go to about there, then I'm level 5. Right, so VOD. Up to there.
For the mode, I switched things up and used bot lobbies instead. Prior to the stream, I had made a spreadsheet focusing on easy quests to complete in my first match, calculating that I should be able to get about 6 levels in game 1 alone. Did I manage that? No.
Why did this suddenly become so unbalanced?
No, actually. But
I now need to go to like the end of this game. Or whenever it is that I level up to level 29. Level 22. Okay. Is that gonna be... I forget that I literally did a vault in game 1. That's level 28. Level 28. Okay. Oh, it was that challenge that did it. Yeah. Well, yeah, it shows the level up pop up in a second, right? Yeah. I think I actually win to get the level. Yeah, because I noticed the last guy trying to sabotage my long slide. I killed them. I would like to know if the pop-up is going to show up there. Yeah. Okay. when that happens, but it just happens sometimes. It's really annoying. The video will just slip and you'll have to restart your moving it if you're moving it a long distance. That can be really annoying. So yeah, you've got to kind of make sure that every so often you just place it down so that it's not as annoying if that slip happens. Oh, we've got something. Okay, give me just a second to finish moving this. What does that say? I'm a good... I love you. Okay, chat, I'm gonna say this, but I'm not promising that it's real. I am a good VTuber who is gonna post consistently and multiple times this year and deliver to my fans. I'll drink water in a second, darling. Oh my god, her clips the part. Oh wow. But I did get 29. And that was literally all I needed from that last little bit. Right. Let me drink water now. Now before I say I've finished editing this little section, I do need to go here. Oh, actually. But I did get 29. The fact that I can have game 1 and level 29 in the same screenshot of this video. How is editing going? It's going alright. I've just finished editing game 1, so that's... And like, you know, I can make that green now. It's going slowly, but that tends to be how it works with one day. Because there's so much footage in here that my editing software just dies. And like you can see I've got... Actually you can't see because it's behind. You can see I've got all of the thumbnails for different one days. Bunch of music. I've got, you know, just random stuff as well. Yeah. The voiceover stuff, the actual VOD. So yeah. Okay. After that very successful first game of the night. No, that was not it. Okay, and... After that very successful first game of the night, I now had the V-Bucks required to purchase the Battle Pass. After that very successful first game of the night, I now had the V-Bucks required to purchase... Why is there a G there? Oops. After that very successful first game of the night, I now had the V-Bucks required to battle the purchase pass. It's still downloading. I mean, the servers are offline. So,
Also, you're downloading as the update out. Chat, brief interlude while I check if Fortnite is updating. It is. Okay, we're fine. After that very successful first game of the night, I now had the V-Bucks required to purchase the Battle Pass. Pause. Did you spot the mistake in this? No? Well, I was an idiot and purchased the Battle Pass without using a supporter creator code. Don't do this. Pop in a code to support your favorite creator. If you want to... Okay. I can stop it after creator chat. I don't want to re-record that whole paragraph like a million times. Where's my raw footage folder gone? I've lost it, chat. I found my raw footage folder. I've put the raw footage in here. Where is it? Lock the VOD. Unlink the clips. Bap. Bap. Everything below there can get bapped. And I am left with... After that very successful first game of the night, I now had the V-Bucks required to purchase the Battle Pass. Pause. Did you spot the mistake in this? No? Well, I was an idiot and purchased the Battle Pass without using a supporter creator code. Don't do this. Pop in a code to support your favorite creator. If you want... code to creator. Bap, boop, beep. Yeah. I had the V-Bucks. Pause. Yeah. B-A... That. Move the VOD this way. Move that over here. After do I need 3 slashes to make it? That's about as similar as I'm gonna get at, okay. After that very successful first game, or I can just leave it as game 1, actually. 29. After that very successful first game of the night, I now had the V-Bucks required to purchase the Battle Pass. In the first game of the night,
Where is my Battle Pass purchase? Cool.
I now had the V-Bucks required to required
0.26. Negative 1436. And was that like negative 400? Negative 400. I want it to color. We want like an additive dissolve. That does those positionings, yeah.
I had the V-Bucks required to purchase the Battle Pass.
Oh yeah, additive dissolve works actually.
I now had the V-Bucks required to purchase the Battle Pass.
Nah. Change clip speed.
Pause. Pause.
That was done. That is in progress. How long have we got? We've got 14 minutes, chat.
After that, successful spot the miss. So. That's better. Using L's instead of the lines, I guess. Just kind of cover up the face. Okay. Pause. Did you spot the mistake in this? Did you spot the mistake in this? No? Well, I was an idiot and purchased the battle pass without using a supporter creator code. Don't do this. Pop in a code to support your favorite creator. Okay. Chat, we've got about 10 minutes left. That's probably what we've got time for to do today, maybe. We might be able to finish this a little bit, actually. Yeah, we can try it. If you want to use mine, pop in code It'sMeGoro. #ad, #EpicPartner. Yeah, like, this is probably gonna be actually quite simple. Ba-ba-ba-da. If you want to use mine, pop in code It'sMeGoro. #ad, #EpicPartner. I've already way out of sync to Discord somehow. Don't move it into voiceover. A couple minutes off.
3508. Need to do a better job at keeping my clips linked. If you want to use my creator, if you want to, and that's that. If you want to use mine, pop in code ItsMeGoro, #ad, #EpicPartner. Code is okay. I've got to. Surprisingly, my one-day assets doesn't actually seem to have it. I think. Yeah, I literally don't have my supporter creator code in my assets for some reason. So I have to go digging for it. Yeah, look, it's you. Okay, chat. Fortnite Galactic Battle Pass images. Let it render properly. Chat, hold up, we got this. layer, then backward, layer, center back actually, and then just layer, forward, layer, forward one more time. Chat, we're bringing back our Fortnite seasonal tradition. Except actually. I want it without the logo. Fortnite Galactic Battle Pass, no logo. See. Images. Chat, we're finding this. I fire monkey. But if I Google it and then I go images. Oh, okay, I'm just gonna have to go to Ricky's Twitter. And yeah. Chat, I know we're supposed to be ending now, but I'm really trying to get this. So bear with me. Just ignore everything that isn't this one specific image. Okay. Center back. Layer. Layer. Bring forward. One more time. It's perfect, chat. So chat. Toad, it's me, Goro. Bop. Bop, bop, bop. Circle spin. Have that on 10 frames? No, can't. 11 frames it is. Chat, that is it for editing today. You'll see the finished product soon. Hopefully on Sunday at 4 PM if everything goes right. I'll see you guys next time.